Okay, now that we have created all of our pages, so we have several pages, and remember we went into each page and we locked it down. So we have all of them locked down. What we're going to do now is we're going to make each one of these pages an interactive activity. So when we go here to this group work, when we click on our little people here, the kids are now going to go to hellosmart.com and they're going to use the join code. Now, over here, then we will see all of the participants, students join the class. And then right here where it says convert this page to an activity, what you're doing is you're converting one page. You're not converting all pages, you're only converting one page to an activity. So if this one, we want a whole class whiteboard, that means they are going to be able to go in and edit and type on and draw on and write on this whole class whiteboard, and they're going to see what everybody else is doing. If you are going to do group workspace, then it's going to allow you to put it in a group workspace, and then each group is going to get a copy basically of this web map, and they will be able to work on it, and then you'll be able to see all the groups. You'll be able to tap into them to see that. Or if you want each kid to have their own activity, you can do an individual handout. So for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to do individual handout. For this one, this page is an individual activity, which means each student is going to get a copy of it, and then you'll be able to click through the activity as the students are playing with it. So if I wanted to go to then the geared clocks, what I can do again is I can click here and I can convert this to an activity. Say I want groups of 3 to do this as a group activity, and every person in the group gets 1 clock and they're all working together to solve it. So then I can do a group space activity. So that turns that into a collaborative activity so that students can use that as they are going. So when I click on start session here, now when I go into connected participants and we have them in there, I'll be able to turn it into groups. The last one is already an activity on its own because it is my KWLQ activity, and it is already a shouted out. So it's already created on the back end of the whiteboard in Lumio, so you don't have to do that. It's already done for you. You just have to start the activity. So those are different ways that you can do this. And then when you do the activity, when I come back in here, I can say, okay, lesson pacing. So when I'm ready for them to move to the next one, I can move to the next activity. I can move to the next page. Or if I have these activities that I want them to do while I am walking around and I don't necessarily want to have to stop and start it, I flip it over to student activity, which means that as the students finish one, they can move right on to the next one without me having to say, okay, stop, let's do the next activity. They just move through it when they have completed the first activity. So that's a really easy way to get some interactivity and some collaboration in your classroom with just the whiteboard on your board.